Hi there, friend. So today I'm going to be doing another guided relaxation video for sleep. So I think afterwards we'll probably do some words of affirmation, just to let you know you're doing a good job, because you are. So first things first, what I want to do is we're going to do some deep breaths, deep breathing. Um, and what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath into the nose just as much as we can, and then we're going to breathe out through the mouth as much as we can, okay? So, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And we're going to repeat that a few times, okay? So, in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And one more time. Next, what I want you to do is we're going to clench every muscle in your body. You're just going to tighten up as much as possible, okay? Everything all at once and hold it for about 10 seconds, alright? So, well, if you're ready, we'll go ahead and start, and I'll count to 10, and then you can stop, okay? Alright. So, we're going to go ahead and tense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. And the reason we do that is because a lot of times our brain will end up in kind of a fight or flight response mode, and by tensing up and then relaxing, it tricks the little monkey brain up here into thinking we have been in danger and then successfully escaped danger, so it's okay to relax. So the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to try to relax all the muscle groups and just release tension one piece at a time. One piece? No, that's not right. Just a little bit at a time. We're going to start at the toes and work our way up to the head. Okay? So, what I want you to do first is point your toes. Hopefully you're laying down because this is for sleeping, and that's usually how most people sleep. So point your toes and roll your ankles around, just kind of like you would with your wrist, okay? So toes pointed, and roll your ankles. And just do that for a couple seconds, and then relax them. And then what I want you to do is close your eyes, if you would, and just picture in your head, provided your brain does that. I know not everybody can actually make pictures in their head. That blows my mind. Sorry, ADHD. But just imagine your muscles relaxing. So we're going to imagine our legs, starting with our calves. Just relax those. And then our thighs. Just imagine the tension melting away, the muscles relaxing, because the way muscles work is they pull. Muscles don't actually push. So in order to relax a muscle, just imagine that muscle's not pulling anymore. Just imagine it stops pulling. So we're going to imagine our legs completely relaxed, all the tension melting away. And then I want you to think about your back. If you need to do a little stretching for it, that's fine. You can do a stretch where you kind of rotate your shoulders with your elbow, say your right elbow over your left hip, or your left elbow over your right hip. And you just kind of want to rotate back and forth. And stretch out those back muscles, but imagine the tension leaving your back muscles. We're going to have the tension release out of our lower back, and then moving up the back, we want to get to the shoulder blades, and just imagine the tension flowing out of your shoulders. And imagine the muscles in your shoulders are like a clenched fist, and you're opening your hand and just letting go of whatever's in that. And that's kind of what we want to do with our brain anyway. A lot of times we hold on to stress of the day, or things that have been going on that are a little difficult, and we clench those, we hold them tight, and that stress causes our bodies to tense up, because our brains run our entire body. And so if our brain is stressed, the rest of us is stressed. So you just want to imagine letting go of today's problems. They're not going anywhere. They'll be fine. The problems can wait until tomorrow. There's nothing so important right now that you can't sleep. And if there really is, and it's like an absolute emergency that you can do something about, then go take care of it right now. Otherwise, no reason to be holding on to that. And so the next thing I want you to do is we're going to imagine our arms relaxing. So we're going to go down from the shoulders to our triceps, and just kind of imagine the tension. I want you to straighten your arms, and what I want you to do is just kind of roll your wrists around as you straighten them. Okay? Just do that for a few seconds. Alright, that's probably good. Now, the last thing we're going to do, last couple of things, we're going to move up to the neck, and I want you to imagine your neck muscles relaxing, and as you do that, I want you to kind of just roll your head around like this. Just whichever way, clockwise, counterclockwise, doesn't matter. Do that for about 5 seconds, and then switch to the other way. My hair's getting in my face. But yeah, do that for a few seconds, and then the last thing we're going to do is unclench our jaws, okay? So open your mouth, open your jaw, just kind of move your jaw back and forth. And just kind of, you just want to relax the jaw muscles, make sure we're not clenching our teeth. We don't want to be grinding our teeth in our sleep or anything like that. Alright. Now hopefully by this point you're fairly relaxed. But, if not, that's okay. I know we can't all relax on demand. It's not always easy. But I want you to know you're doing a great job, okay? I know sleep is sometimes hard. I know life is sometimes hard. But it's gonna be okay. Life's gonna be okay. And you're gonna be okay. It's a little silly, but I saw this in a meme. But it was a good line, and it was the guy said, "I've got an attitude that everything's gonna be okay, that everything's gonna be okay in the end." Or no, how did it go? Sorry, everything's gonna work out in the end, and if it's not the end, or if it's not working out, it's not the end. Sorry, I did not get that out as. Sorry, my words are escaping me, and I apologize. But it's true, it'll be okay in the end, and if it's not okay right now, well, it's not the end. But you're gonna be okay, even if you're not right now, and you're doing a good job. I want you to know that. Life's difficult sometimes, but you're still here, and sometimes that's all we can really ask of you. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here listening to my video. I'm glad you're here watching this. Um, and if, life is difficult right now, I hope sincerely that it gets better. Um, I know I've been through some rough times in my life, and I can tell you it does get better. Um, I've told people that, and this is kind of true. I've plumbed the depths of grief and sorrow and found the bottom. But when you're at the bottom, the only direction to go is up. And basically what I mean by that is just there's a baseline where no matter how much quote unquote worse life gets, you can't feel worse. Like there's only so much capacity people have for that, and I've been there. So I understand how difficult it is sometimes to stick around and tough things out, so to speak. But I want you to know that it's worth it, and there are people that care about you. I care about you. I'm glad you're here, and I think you're doing great. And I genuinely mean that. Another thing I wanted to kind of bring up is, so I get inspiration, I guess, from just about anything, but there was a line in an anime I watched that really struck me because I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I've got this, I've yeah, I guess I still do kind of have this intense fear of failure. I hate to feel like I mess up or fail, and I know there's a lot of people out there that are like that. I'm not the only one. And so if you are like that, I want you to, this line I think would be relevant, but the main character said, at least give me the chance to fail. And that really changed my perspective on things, because it's a lot of times when we try something, it feels like we're trying, and the main goal, of course, is to succeed at whatever we're trying to do, and it feels like if we don't do that, it's the end of the world. It's the worst thing. But if we don't try, we can't succeed, and you hear that a lot. But to put it in the perspective of at least give me the chance to fail, like that's the minimum chance you want, is the chance to see if you'll succeed, to see if you fail, and if you do, it's not the end. It's not the worst thing to happen. There, as long as you're still breathing, as long as you're still able to function, there's still hope. As long as you're still alive, really. So, I don't know. Maybe it's not as deep as I felt like it was, but I don't know. It seemed like a good way to look at things, a good perspective. So, yeah, I hope you're doing well. Thanks for watching. If you've watched to the end and you're still awake, hopefully you're asleep. But if you are still awake, and you're not subscribed, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so I can get YouTube to pay me for the ads that they're putting on the video instead of just putting them on. Or on all my videos, really. And, if you liked it, please hit the like button. If you got anything you want to see, let's say ideas for future videos, or just anything you want to say, feel free to go to the comments section. I love talking to you guys. Like, genuinely, that's the highlight of my day, is getting to talk to y'all. So, and all that, of course, does help out my channel. It helps more people see things, because the algorithm sees that my videos are getting interaction, and it shows it to more people. So, anyway, super glad you're here. Appreciate you watching, And yeah, I'm moving to a 2 video per week upload schedule, so hopefully, and provided I can stick with that, you guys will be seeing hopefully a lot more of me, and I'll get to talk to you guys more. And I think that'll be a lot of fun. Anyway, you have a wonderful night or morning or afternoon, whenever it is you're trying to sleep. I do not judge. Um, and I will talk to you later. Love you. God bless. Bye.